It is people like these that always think that they know. They don't know that they don't know, and they don't want to know because they always think they know. And that's why I'm always amazed. If you look at Lagos, many people in financial stability, they are the set of people you will see renting a house when they should be building one. They are the set of people you will see spending money on cars when they should be spending money on assets. Why? Because they think they know, but they don't know. That's the amazing thing about Lagos. The illiterate are the landlord, the educated ones are the tenant. How do you pay 6 million per annum rent when 6 million can buy you a bungalow? It just doesn't make sense. You pay 6 million per annum for rent, 2 million per annum for rent, and then you now pack a $12 million card here and you think you are a big man. Something is wrong with you. Hello? So these are financial stability. Then the next one is financial independence. Now, people in financial independence are people that understand wealth creation. They have assets, and the returns from their asset, the cash flow from their asset is enough to take care of all their needs. So whether they work or they don't work, their cash flow is enough to take care of them. But that is not the ultimate. The ultimate is financial freedom. When you get into financial freedom, it means that the cash flow and the return from all your investment is not just enough to take care of all your needs, but it's also able to take care of other people. Because the perfect will of God is not to bless you, the perfect will of God is to make you a blessing. So what is it that this particular couple did not have that made them to be where they are? What is it that this particular couple did not have that I also did not have that God helped me to birth in 1998? That is what I want to talk to you about today. I want to share with you what I've entitled Developing Investment Mentality, the trigger for wealth creation. Developing investment mentality, the trigger for wealth creation. Now, what is investment mentality? I'll give you 3 definitions. What is investment mentality? Number 1, investment mentality is a mindset that is concerned about the multiplication of all that you have. Investment mentality is a mindset that is concerned about the multiplication of all that you have. So what does it mean? When you have investment mentality, it simply means that every time money comes into your hand, you are thinking of how to multiply the money. The Bible says the thought of the diligent tends only to plenteousness. You hear people say, one careless money came into my hand last week. No, there's nothing like that. There is no careless money, only careless people. So investment mentality is a mindset that is concerned about what? About the multiplication of all that you have. So when you get 10,000 naira, you are thinking, okay, how can I turn this 10,000 to 20,000? When you have 100,000, you say, okay, how can I turn this 100,000 to 200,000? Not that you get 100,000, say, thank God, this money. That bag. Oh, that shoe. Oh, this and that. Then you start squandering it. That is not investment mentality. Because a lot of people are where they are today because they have wasted all the resources that has come into their hands. Number 2, what is investment mentality? Investment mentality is a mindset that is concerned about the acquisition of assets and not liabilities. Investment mentality is a mindset that is concerned about the acquisition of assets and not liability. Now listen and listen well. What is an asset and what's a liability? An asset is anything that appreciates in value. An asset is anything that produces cash flow. Those are 2 characteristics of an asset. Number 1, an asset is anything that appreciates in value. Number 2, an asset is anything that produces cash flow, that brings income. What's a liability? A liability is anything that depreciates in value. A liability is anything that takes money out of you for upkeep. So if you rate your life right now, you will realize that the reason why you are where you are is because your life is made up of liabilities instead of assets. So you use your money to acquire liability. Now sit down and think about it. Your bungalow is in your wardrobe. You have bag and shoe to match. Your destiny is not matching your bank account. You are using bone straight. Your life is not straight. You have 3 handsets like a 419. No chairs in any of the telecom industry. And yet say it's to connect to network. And yet there's no network in your network. Now listen